Morning folks. Well, it's time to switch to a different skill set this morning, so I'm waiting for a delivery to arrive, so I'm staying indoors for a couple of hours. My son normally returns from work around about 10, half past 10 in the morning, and then I'll go out into the workshop and do some work on the knives out there. But this is going to be BOBS Sheath, so it's what, 3.6mm veg tan leather, also known as tooling leather, I think. So I got to cut that out and then start work on that.
You know at work?
Yeah.
I'm
recording mine.
Yeah. Upstairs there's little posters thing where they're talking about what they're doing for the customers and what their plan is. And it's got some quotes about different people say about what they feel like in their clothes.
Yeah.
And one of the quotes said, "My dad says I get my sparkle back whenever I get something new." Did you see how blatant that is?
Oh, it's capitalism, isn't it?
Yeah.
Consumerism, rather.
Yeah, consumerism. In order to get your sparkle back, you need to get something new.
Well, that's the first part of this sheath construction finished. That's the welt. So if you can imagine, that'll be glued and stitched into there, like that. Knife will fit in, like that. And then that'll fold. And then that'll fold back like that. Right, my son's back from work now, so I can get into the workshop. Well, here they are, all post heat treat now. So I'm quite happy with that. Nice and straight. Time to do some surface grinding and profile cleaning up. Well, here we are, guys, all cleaned up. They get one more clean up on the flats after I've put the final bevel on. Cleaned up all around the edges of them all now. I've cleaned up where the cutting edge is going to be, so I'm down to good steel where the cutting edge is going to be. That you see that shining there. So I'm going to taper the tangs of a couple of these knives now. Noel's having a tapered tang, so one of these is going to be for Noel, and the other one is for Jeremy, who wants a tapered tang as well. There you go, you can see them all shined up. Look. So onwards. I'm just marking up this these two knives. One is for Bob and the other one's for Noel. So I'm going to mark up. I know they're 4mm. Yeah, bang on 4mm thick. I want to have to take that down to a mil. So if I go down to that should do it. Well, 1.5mm, because I'm at an angle. I need to go slightly less than 1.5mm. To give me that centre 1mm thickness. So what I do, simply ink up with indelible marker the back of these two knives, just like that, and take my calipers, or my vernier gauge rather, and just scribe a little line in that ink. Just like that. And what that's done, if you can see that, you see that?
Yeah.
Left two.
Quiet.
Also be quiet. Left two scribe lines there, which I'm going to grind down to at 45-degree angle to give me a datum point, if you like.
Yeah.
That's it. hopefully what you can see here, let's just zoom back again. Wait, sorry. This is your knife there, Bob. See the B there, BOB, just about. What I've done, I've equally taken down the ends. Look, see, down to those scribed lines, and the same for Noel's knife. And that's simply a matter of just thinking that witness marks, if you like, ink that area right there. So what I got to do is remove that ink at the same time that I remove that down to the scribe line, down to the grind line down there. So that's where the practice comes in. It does take a bit of practice, but apart from that, that's how you taper a tank. How, guys? I managed to taper, well, clean up all the 5 knives, and I tapered 3 of the tangs. One's for Bob. Just about managed to see no, that's your one, Bob. You can just see the remnant of an O where I've ground the taper to. So there you see that nice thin taper. All these 3 knives, one's for Marcus and one's for Noel. They've all requested tapered tangs. To compare it to a normal tang, there you go, normal tang and tapered tang side by side. And this is still strong, don't worry about that, unless you're using the knife as a pry bar, in which case you're daft, because the knife isn't supposed to be used that way, unless it's in a survival situation perhaps. So anyway, I'm tired now, and the next operation is to grind the final bevels, and I really want to be fresh to do that. So I'm not doing any more today. I'm going to go in, get myself a cup of tea, and I might go for a nice dog walk to the local park. Thanks guys, thanks for watching, see you in the next one tomorrow.